Hello everyone. So this is Chris. Today I'm going to show you some of the tricks that I have learned a few weeks back, and that is actually to stitch images. What I'm trying to say is mura siya picture nga imuang gi dikit-dikit or gitagpi-tagpi, so that you will create like a high definition image. Now, as you can see in my desktop wallpaper, this is one of the thing that I just did few days back. It's not a one-time shot. It's a multiple shot that I took using my drone, like one area here, one area here, one area here. So it's like, I think it's composed of 3 images, and then I just stitch them together, and then this is the final result. It will definitely create like a good wide angle picture. Now, for us to be able to do that, we're actually going to use the Adobe Lightroom. It's a powerful application or program for Windows and of course for Mac OS. If you are doing some enhancement, especially if you're taking photos like raw file and stuff, definitely this is the best application. So we're going to open the Photoshop Lightroom. So here we go. Now it's loading. Now in my situation, I do have here like 3 images, okay, and I captured them using my drone, and this was like yesterday. So as you can see, there is one over here, and then one here, and then one here. So I took them like one every angle. Like as you can see here, this is from the left side of the mountain. By the way, this is in Bituon, where we actually visited with my friends para maligog suba, and I was just flying around with my I was just piloting my drone and seeing this beautiful area here, and then this is one in the middle, and this is one on the right side. Now I will also show you the final result, and this is the final result after I stitch them together. But this is just a preview, but I will show you what I did for us to achieve this. Lightroom is capable of stitching images as long as it's clear and it can detect the area where it needs to be stitched. So you're gonna have no problem with that. So for us to do it, let's go ahead and select these 3 images. Let's say this one over here, and then the next thing that you need to do is you're gonna need to right click and then photo merge. It's panorama, so it will automatically stitch these 3 images, and Lightroom will do that for you. So you can even like Control M if you like, just to have a quick shortcut. But for me, I'm going to click this panorama. So what will happen here is that the Lightroom will automatically generate and try to understand each photo and then stitch them together para and then as you can see here, so it automatically stitch all the 3 images, and we are now looking at the wide angle of the area itself. So how beautiful is that? And my drone was just flying in just one spot, and I was just rotating them from one angle to another. That's how I did it. Now as you can see, there are some white area here in which we can actually fix that by clicking this boundary wrap. We just need to click all the way to 100 to actually fix the photo. And then once we're happy with that, by the way, this auto crop is also helpful if you don't want to like see those whites. And then auto settings, this is where it actually automatically applies the the settings that is best for the photo. As you can see, there are 2 exposed here in the cloud, but if I click that, it will automatically adjust it. Okay, now I'm happy with how it automatically fix the the exposure. So I will go ahead and click merge then. Now it actually loads the area over here. As you can see, it's now loading and it's now finalizing the image. And then once it's done loading, we can then do some photo enhancement or editing of the photo for final extraction. So it's now done. So as you can see, here is the file over here. Look at how amazing it is to see. Now the photo itself looks brilliant. I can simply like save it and then post it on social media because I don't see any more problem with it. It looks perfect to my eyes. But if you are a type of person that you wanted to tweak more of the photo, well, you can actually do some pretty much basic thing. We can click this develop here on top, and then this is where we can actually like edit the image. As you can see, it's absolutely high resolution. If I'm going to click that, you can see here the trees and everything is very sharp and clear. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Now let's try to like do some little enhancement here. So it's really gonna depend on you, because here in this area over here, this is where you can actually change the photo. Sometimes it may change the the look of it. Let's try to play around with the temperature. So the temperature right now is actually in the blue area, but if I'm going to drag it all the way to the right, you can see the scene is now changing to a little bit of a warm color. Wala siya kana bitang udtong dapit. But I prefer this back to where it was, maybe somewhere here, just to balance thing. The tint, this is just to assist the color, but it will definitely gonna change the color, so I'm just gonna undo that. Exposure, yes, this is the exposure of the image itself. Look at that. If I'm going to, and again, this guys is a DMG file already, so you can tweak the color. You can even like do it all the way up, and look at that. It's para nagitsang init na kayo utong dapit. But well, what I will like move it a little bit like that. The contrast is my favorite because this is where you can like show more the darker side of the image. Look at that. It's a little bit more hayag. At the same time, it's not oversaturated. I don't like medyo saturated ang color. Mura siya, I don't know. For me, it's no longer attractive. But there are some photos talaga na, okay siya. But let's go ahead and fix the clouds here. So we can click this mask over here, and we can click the sky, and then it will automatically detect the sky. It's now loading. Once it's done detecting the sky, look at that, there's like a red. This simply means that it has been selected, but we can actually disable that by unchecking this check, and then now we can then start playing around with the cloud. Look at that. I can just bring this a little bit down, and I don't think I'm gonna like touch the exposure because it looks okay. Just gonna put it back to where to 1 value. The temperature, you can actually go this to a little bit more blue if you want. Look at that. And then even the saturation if you want to push more color. So that's a little bit too far, but that should be okay. Now again, it's about you, how you adjust your photo. But me, this should be okay. I don't need to do anything more. But the main purpose of this tutorial is to actually how to stitch image so that you can get a wider angle of the picture. But for me, that's it for now, and I'm happy with the result. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.